Have you ever wondered what's on the phone of an entrepreneur? If so, you're in luck. Today I'm going to let you guys dive into my mobile device, show you what apps I have installed and how I'm using them to run my day-to-day business. So let's take a look. All right, so let's take a look at my phone. So the first program I have right here is Outlook. I have a lot of email addresses because of all the different companies I run. So this is the best one that syncs all of them together. So far, if you guys have a better one, let me know. But so far, Outlook seems to be the best program. Right here, I got Facebook ads and Google ads. So basically, that just shows me, how much money I'm spending, what kind of results I'm getting from the different ad campaigns. So I always like to check those. This is Google Analytics, so this will actually tell me the traffic that are going to my websites, how they're doing. I always like to check that as well. So this is a recent addition, the YouTube Studio. Ever since I just created this channel, I downloaded YouTube Studio, kind of take a look at what's going on there. This whole section is a widget for my meetings. Today, luckily, I don't have too much going on, just one meeting, but usually it's filled up with different meetings that are going out throughout the day and the week. Got Amazon, of course, got to have Amazon. Talk.to, if you remember from some of the past videos, I use that for live chat that's on websites. So, I have people in the office that answer that as well, but on certain sites, especially when they're first starting up, I kind of want to see what's going on and talk to the customers. So it'll notify me when basically somebody's asking something from the website. All right. WhatsApp, I got to keep in communication, especially with a lot of people I have working for me, and also my family uses it once in a while, so that's good. Thumbtack Pro. So that has a lot to do with my service-based businesses. We use Thumbtack as one of the lead sources for like web development, social media marketing, app development. So I get notified when there's a lead. We have to pay maybe between $30 or $40 to buy the lead. So, usually when you're running a business like that, the first person that contacts them has a bigger chance. So it's good to have the app. Reddit. Reddit's a good way to get feedback. So I always want to kind of browse Reddit, especially about technology, about business. You have a business question or anything, you can just post it on there. People are very active on Reddit. So, I've been starting to use Reddit a lot more often. Evernote. Now, there are a lot of note-taking apps out there, but I've been using this for years. For me, it seems to be the easiest way to keep track. I probably have 10,000 notes in there from the past 3 years. It syncs across all devices, so I don't forget anything. When I go to a meeting, I just copy my notes into Evernote or open Evernote and write it in there. So I know that everything is in one place. YouTube, obviously we got to have YouTube on there. Here I just have a folder with different social media accounts, so Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Skype, and LinkedIn. Yeah, so hopefully don't spend too much time browsing that. And we have Amazon Music. I listen to music once in a while. The cool thing about this is that it has Alexa on there. So a lot of times when I'm on the road and things like that, I like to use that app to run Alexa. This app, it's called What's Your Why. It's actually an app that just kind of keeps track of your goals. So you can create a vision board and like a 30, 60, 90-day goal. And it's cool. It sends you alerts. I use it to kind of keep myself on track and remind me like what I'm trying to get done. These are all the kind of standard stuff. The phone, messages, gallery, camera, internet. I really didn't stray too far from the default there. And just to let you guys know, I know I could probably organize these apps a lot better, but it's working out for me. So the next page we see at the top, I have a lot of educational apps. I'm really big on online education. We got Udemy, we got Kindle, we got a lot of ebooks. Blinkist. Blinkist is a cool app. Basically, what they do is they summarize books. So within a span of like 10-15 minutes, you could kind of get all the best points of a lot of the different books out there. So sometimes if you want to figure out if a book is right for you, it's something that you want to read, you could listen to the blinks, as long as you don't care about spoiler alerts. But you can kind of hear the gist of it, and if it's something that you're interested in, then you can buy the book and read the whole thing. So it works out really good. Rakuten Kobo. It's basically kind of like an Amazon Kindle. There's certain books I tried to get that weren't on Amazon, so I had to get that. We got DoorDash, we got our Yelp, we got our Uber. All that is time saving. DoorDash has been a savior, especially as an entrepreneur. A lot of times you got to work through things. You don't want to leave the office. You can save a lot of time by just getting your food delivered to your door. So that's pretty cool. We got my NBA app, PGA Tour app. I love the NBA, especially the Lakers. So I always want to keep up to date on them. PGA Tour, at one point in my life, I actually wanted to be a pro golfer. I still kind of do, maybe in the senior tour or something. So, I like to watch and I like to play. So the Golf Now app is actually a good app to try to, get tee times and things like that. Don't have too much time these days to play, but it's still on my phone. Truebill is a good app to have, especially as an entrepreneur, because you can keep track of all the subscriptions. So, like when you go online and you have online subscriptions, tools, different apps, things like that, it gets kind of out of control at some point, and sometimes you stop using the app or the tool and you don't even realize you're still paying for it. So this kind of keeps track of all that for you. I got Venmo and Zelle, easy ways to get paid and pay out people. Banking app, Wells Fargo. Next, we got LastPass. Now, this is a savior. I have so many different businesses, so many different tools. This thing keeps track of all my passwords for me, so that's really a time saver. Alibaba, if you're going to do some products, especially through Amazon, fulfillment by Amazon, or if you're selling stuff online, Alibaba is a key component to that, of where you can source the products, get them made, find different things that you can sell. Alibaba's huge. Got my fitness app, just for the gym to check in. Canva is a big time saver for me as well. So sometimes, I do have graphic designers that create different creatives for different, social media posts and different things like that. But Canva is a real easy way that you could just whip something together really quick. So actually, we're using Canva to do the thumbnails on these YouTube videos, and it's really quick and easy. But also, you can do like Instagram posts, you could do advertisements. It's really quick, and Canva is kind of like a Photoshop, but just a real simple, quick, easy way to do it. Fiverr, a lot of times there's some tasks that I just need to get done, and I don't want to have one of my employees, take the time to do it. So basically, we can find somebody on Fiverr to do it. A lot of times they have people that do like social media posting and things like that. So it's a good little tool. Same with Freelancer. Freelancer, usually it's something a little more long term. We try to basically, deal with. We can hire somebody for, a week, a month, even a year to do certain tasks for us. So Freelancer is a really good tool. A lot of them are mostly on, overseas, like in India and Russia and things like that. So usually if they're simple tasks, a lot of times I use Freelancer for that. This Expo app is actually for app developers. It's actually a way to test React Native apps. So, I test a lot of the apps that we build here through Expo. Some of them are not through Expo, but some of them are, so we use that. Netflix, when I'm bored, Netflix is a great tool. So it's pretty much the main apps I got. As you can see, a big part of being an entrepreneur is time saving. Things like Evernote, things like DoorDash to save time. When you're trying to get things done. That's really most of the things I have besides the education. I really love the education stuff. The books, audio books. I also have another phone that's an iPhone where I have a few more things, but this is and as an entrepreneur, you start doing that. So I don't know if you heard in the background it was ringing, but you got another phone, another iPhone, pretty much the same apps on there. I listen to more podcasts and things on that, so that's really the only different. But yeah, this has been kind of a glimpse into what I got on my phone. And if you see anything good, just check it out. It'll save you some time and hopefully help you guys out. Thanks a lot.